Hey, my name is Jordan Howard. I'm the general manager at Mercedes-Benz St. John's. For the longest time, we had issues with damage not being addressed on our loaner fleet. We had problems with customers not bringing vehicles back with gas in them, and they wouldn't pay afterwards for that gas. We had damage on our vehicles. We had people keeping vehicles for longer than they should, and we were using paper copies for these loaner agreements, and there was no accountability on our staff. There was no accountability on the customer, and we really needed a solution to move forward. So we came across Fleet by Beam, and ever since, they've checked every single box for every issue that we had. Um, it's very easy to use. Our staff enjoys using it. There's accountability. We're recouping our gassing costs. And also, even our valued customers are able to sometimes rent our vehicles. So we're able to recoup some cost for our fleet there. It's been a great product thus far, and we certainly recommend everybody to use. So initially, when customers would book a service appointment and they would book a loaner with that, we would have to rely on somebody making a note. And if that note was missed, then of course there wasn't necessarily a loaner put aside. Because of Fleet by Beam, we're able to actually put these loaner requests into our planner. And once they're in the planner, then we know that they're booked out, and we know how long they plan on being booked out for. And also, if we run across another issue with the vehicle while it's in for service, we're able to extend that within the planner, so we know that those aren't going to be back as scheduled. And it also allows us to manage the expectations of our customers, who sometimes, when we don't have that loaner available, we know we're not going to, and we can just either reschedule them or ask them to avail of our shuttle, or make some other arrangements. When it comes to how the vehicle is captured, it's a great process. The damage is saved per vehicle, so we don't ever have to blame a customer for damaging a vehicle. They are aware of the damage on the vehicle before they take it, and it also gives us an idea when we go to sell those loaners what kind of damage has been captured on the vehicles and what we need to address. So it's been great. There's pictures of the damage there. And when it comes to integrated charges as well, we have charges for fuel. We have charges for the daily loaner rate, even though it's a courtesy loaner. If it goes beyond, or the customer has a need to go beyond, they can also we can implement a charge there. If they flatten a tire, we can implement a charge there. If they damage a vehicle, we can also implement that charge. We've even toyed with the idea of implementing a daily insurance charge. So if you are worried about getting a flat tire and don't want to pay the full charge, you can pay a daily rate, as determined by us. And then that would allow us to accrue in a pot. And it makes it a no hassle experience for the customer. And then you don't have a negative experience or a back and forth around such problems, which they do arise. And of course, no one really remembers the damage that they did on a vehicle. And sometimes they didn't do the damage. It might have happened in a parking lot. So it makes it convenient. It makes it no hassle. It makes it also, it's an all-in-one solution that we have been seeking desperately for our loaner program. My favorite thing about Fleet by Beam, honestly, is just that it is an all-in-one solution. We know what vehicle's going out. We know who has it. We know where it is. We know how much gas is in it. We know, all that we're going to recoup any charges that we need to. The customer is aware through the agreement process of everything that they are accountable for. So there really isn't one thing that I would have to say is the best thing. Um, it's just that it is an all in one solution, and we don't need to look outside.